he brings a wealth of entrepreneurial and scientific experience as CEO of MobileWorks. As a mathematician, a roboticist, and National Science Foundation Fellow at UC Berkeley, he developed new techniques to bring fairness and accuracy to the practice of crowdsourcing, as well as teaching undergraduate coursework in entrepreneurship. Anand holds a degree in mathematics, physics, industrial engineering, and operations research from UC Berkeley. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Anand Kulkarni.
Thank you for that kind introduction. Let me first reiterate the remarks made by the previous speakers that I think that the efforts made here today have put Jamaica ahead of the curve in understanding the future of work and understanding the opportunities that are available for young Jamaicans and for Jamaican business alike. So this talk is going to be, in my capacity as CEO of MobileWorks, it will be a bit of a pragmatic talk in the sense that I'm going to tell you two things. First, how you can earn a living as a worker doing mobile work in the micro-work economy. And second, how you can make money as a digital business person using a platform like MobileWorks to do micro-work or build a business around micro-work. So, first, let me mention the old outsourcing economy that we've all heard about. This is the one that lifted countries like India to great success and also places like the Philippines. And under this model, it's quite simple. You had large companies like Infosys that played a role as an intermediary. They would make contracts with large companies in the US, in Europe. They would set up BPO centers, call centers, and overseas outsourcing operations in places like India, and employ large numbers of workers in these offices to get work done. And this model is great if you live in India or the Philippines. It's fantastic if you actually can compete to get a job at one of these business process outsourcing centers, and you're able to make the commitments to work and to travel to your place of work every day. But unfortunately for folks who are not in areas that are served by these models, the traditional outsourcing model has its limitations. So what we've proposed at MobileWorks and what many folks have proposed in the micro-work industry has been a new model of micro-work in the virtual economy, which is exploding the outsourcing model that was established by these companies and taking it out and distributing to people in their homes, in their places of employment, even on their cell phones. So what we've done at MobileWorks is build a system where anyone can participate with a computer at home, at school, at a cyber cafe, or even with a mobile phone, that they can set their own criteria for work. They can work on their own schedule, their own time. A system where you can operate either as an independent agent or set up a small team that you'd like to work with, and even a system where you can build your own business or set up your own software that makes money for you using micro-work. So there are a lot of things that people do in the overall micro-work and virtual work economy. So some of these on the high end are more complex creative work, things like writing, graphic design, music creation, audio transcription. These are the sort of things that you might find on platforms such as Freelancer or Elance. There's also project and technology work, things like web development, software development, putting together a large project of this sort. But what we're really interested here is micro work. So these are small jobs that take a few seconds or a few minutes to complete. And this covers a large scale of work. Things like online research, data entry, software testing, photo analysis, surveys, and more. And this is the majority of the kind of work that we offer at MobileWorks. So we bill ourselves as a highly accurate virtual workforce. What this actually means is that we set up a crowdsourcing platform with the intent of trying to be fair and friendly to micro workers. So using micro work as a means to create meaningful employment and impact. Our role is simple. We source the clients for this kind of work. We distribute the work directly to our workers. We make sure that all the folks in the equation are treated fairly. So we make sure that our workers are earning a meaningful wage, and we make sure that quality is being verified and maintained for our customers in the US, in Europe, and abroad. And the main difference from a lot of the e-lancing models is that MobileWorks is not a marketplace. It's more of a Google for crowdsourcing. So we match people and businesses to the workers, to the work that's available, no matter where they are in the world. So our role here is to figure out who is very good at doing what kind of work, and to send them that kind of work from the companies that need it done. So the three principles that we have established this on are that people can work when and how they choose. So they can work part-time in addition to a regular job, or on a more full-time basis. They're paid on a per-task basis, so each job that they complete will earn them a meaningful sum. And there's no selection of jobs. There's no bidding for jobs. There's no searching. We pick out what jobs you might want to do, send them to you. If you want to do them, great, and if not, you don't have to. And the overall goal is to create new opportunities that make it easier to find and do work, to give you the opportunity to create job skills, and then to make a platform that makes it very, very easy for people to use the fruits of micro work, including software developers and companies. So what kind of work do you do in MobileWorks? Here's actually a very quick look at what you might see if you logged into MobileWorks right now. Here's a very simple task where somebody is asked to answer a simple question. I believe this says, who is the CEO of this company? And it's given Apple there. So this is a question that was generated by a computer program that was trying to collect information about CEOs of various companies. And this is a question that was tricky for a computer to solve, so we pushed it out to MobileWorks. A mobile worker can log into our site, pick up this task, and earn a small sum. It's a very easy question to answer, and you'll get paid a small amount for it. So there's a lot of work that we do that's of this nature that's available to just about everybody. Things, for example, like data entry, questions like what's the name on a business card, to things that are more information-oriented or research-oriented. So we've done quite a few tasks, such as find the top restaurants in Kingston. And these are given to us by companies that are collecting data, that are digitizing data, or by individual people who want to get their work done quickly and easily. But of course, we do a full range of work, starting with the very easy tasks all the way up to more complex work. So here's three real tasks that you might also see in MobileWorks today. For example, medical image processing, writing short stories or literary content, and technical troubleshooting. And these are all tasks that we solve using the same model. We assign it out to somebody in the crowd and make sure that it gets done correctly. So today mobile workers come from over 25 countries in the world. You can see that we have very heavy deployments in the United States, in South Asia, Southeast Asia, and a smattering of growth in Eastern Europe. And these are all workers who have come to us. So this is not a representation of where work is coming from. And you see we have a very, very tiny spot in Jamaica, which we'd like to expand. So there are three ways you can get started today. One is to join MobileWorks and sell your skills online directly as an independent mobile worker. And in doing so, it's an easy way to earn a supplemental wage or a full wage while building out a skills portfolio that you can use elsewhere. You can work with other groups locally to establish a team of mobile workers, or you can develop an application or online business around MobileWorks or using mobile workers. In fact, you can even build one that will create employment in your own community right here in Jamaica. So let me explain how these two models work. So for an individual, of course, you can work in MobileWorks, you can earn money and skills, or as a developer business, you can build an application that will send work to Jamaicans and then market this application in the US or Europe. So here's a quick success story of how this worked from a worker who joined us recently. Her name is Christiane Nifedad. She joined MobileWorks in March 2012, just doing part-time online research in her spare time. But quickly she found that the wage she was earning was meaningful enough that she wanted to start working full-time. And quickly she hired 2 of her friends to work with her as a small business opportunity. And today she manages a team of 10 local mobile workers in conjunction with an assistant. So I think this amount varies from week to week. So here's another example, and this is a software instance. So this is a US-based company that's built a software application on MobileWorks, and it's an application as follows. They've built a phone application that lets business travelers take a photo of their receipt and log their expenses. Now, receipts are sometimes nice and easy to read, and sometimes they're very messy. So what happens is this receipt gets sent through MobileWorks, which routes it to a person who actually does the work. They look at the receipt, they type in what they see, it comes back to the application, and the application gets its answer. Now, this application was built by a person in the US, and it was sent to workers in India. But nothing in this process needed to be done in the US. In fact, this entire process from conception to execution of the application to the actual groups doing the work could have happened right here in Jamaica. And I'm hoping that what we'll see in the months ahead, in the weeks ahead, and even today at the hackathon, is more and more groups who are looking at opportunities to build businesses around microwork that can generate employment right here in the home communities. So, the real reasons to participate in a platform like MobileWorks or in any of the other platforms that you've heard about today is not simply for the chance to earn a meaningful wage. It's the fact that the education and skills that you've developed here can really be competitive on a global scale and have a unique opportunity now through these platforms to compete on a global job market. And moreover, you have the chance to build a history of work for large reputable clients by going through a platform like this one. And certainly Jamaica has the strong potential to become a new microwork hub for this kind of work, both due to its proximity to the US and due to the common language. And moreover, I think there's a chance to generate meaningful employment for others. So if you'd like to get started in MobileWorks itself, all you'll need is a mobile phone or access to a computer. You'll need a PayPal or Moneybookers account, which is free to set up, provided you have a bank card or a Visa card. You can just go ahead and do it on our website right now if you'd like. But if you'd like to actually try it out yourself first, you can come talk to us. We'll be in conference room 5 for a good part of the day, and we'll be happy to talk with you then.
Thank you very much, Anand. Our next speaker is Natvi Uyen, and who has been managing micro workers